video. Hope everyone's doing alright and that. This time, another British icon and the star of every air show in Great Britain and around the world for the last 60 years. We're going to be building the RAF's Red Arrow T1 Hawk. I'm trying a little bit of a different approach to my video today, to try and make it a bit more interesting. So tell us in the comments if you preferred it this way or you preferred it the way I was doing it. Fantastic. But a little confession to make before I get this out of the box. This wasn't meant to be the kit that I was making today. I did start off building this kit here. I found this one in a veterans charity shop for a tenner. I thought I'd give it a go. But disaster struck and I've had my first absolute modelling fail. But I got it home, cracked it open, got on with it. It went together pretty well. I spent loads of time detailing the cockpit out and that. Loads of decals in this one and that. Fantastic. And that's where it started unravelling itself. As soon as I started putting the decals on, even the little ones in the cockpit, they started breaking apart. It took me ages to get off the backing paper. You couldn't move them without them breaking. But I persevered with the cockpit and that. I painted the whole model up. But then disaster struck big time with the white ones. They were just breaking into tiny little pieces. I was absolutely gutted. In desperation, I tried to paint the decals on the bottom to see how they would come out, and it was bad. So I gave it up. I got on Amazon and I managed to find this one. I couldn't find this kit again, but I managed to get my hands on this one. It's a twin pack, but we'll be setting the Spitfire aside and we'll be concentrating on the Red Arrows. So let's get it out of the box because there's a few subtle differences between the two kits. Even though they're meant to both be starter kits and that. But we've got our instructions, we've got our decals. I'll talk about them in a second because there's a massive difference with them. But that's our Red Arrows Hawk one, so we'll keep that one. That's the Spitfire one. We'll probably do that in a later video because I noticed it's got a different colour scheme. And we've got the paints and stuff. I won't be using their red paint. Like I said, I had a massive disaster on the first one, trying to get that Airfix paint through the airbrush. So I'll be using this colour red. It turned out alright. I've got the old model here. You can have a look at it, where it went wrong and that. But I spent ages detailing this cabin out and that's got all 5 colours in it. And yeah, that's where I started trying to paint it. And disaster struck. But yeah, we'll be using that colour red. The details between the two kits, even the decals, look at that. This sheet here is for both the Spitfire and the Red Arrows. This one's just the Red Arrows on its own. There's loads of them. And it is the decals that make or break the Red Arrows plane. I was absolutely devastated when it went wrong. But anyway, we'll push on with this one. I think this one's quite a simple build. So we've got our instructions as normal. Starts off with the Spitfire one. We'll flick past that one. Yeah, the Red Arrows one. Fantastic. I'll be working my way through it nice and slowly. I'm going to try and highlight some of the areas that I have difficulty with in that, because I am a beginner modeler and I think it's good to show in that. And yeah, man, hopefully it encourages you to do a model or something, or just sit back and relax and watch it getting put together. Fantastic. But we'll have a look at the sprues. We've got the glass there. We'll put that to one side. We've got a stand. There's a stand here. So I think I'll just be painting the stand black. We've got 2 sprues there. I've got the old screws here from the original one. There was four screws in this one, just for the plane, no stand or anything. So you can imagine the details difference between this one and that one. But never mind. So right, we're going to go into a hyperlapse. We'll get it washed up, we'll get it primed, we'll get it stuck together. Fantastic.
It's providential, only so essential. I'm setting the scene. As the sea sprayed itself before me, a female figure emerged, an unsentimental mother I never knew till now. On her navel a rendering of my destiny, of such glamour that it must be denied. Was it not for my illness I might have stayed away and thought it. Was it not for her troth? Was it not for my illness I might have stayed away and thought it. Was it not for her troth? Back into some FMG's later work. Was it not for my illness I might have stayed away and thought it. Was it not for her troth? Accompanied by whispering and breathing voices as the sound comes to an end. we can make it around the bend to a time with an end to this winter. If we can hold on to the truth, things will get better. Better than they've been for a long, cold winter. Remember the time. Remember we used to go out and we'd have such fun. With music that makes you wanna stay up, 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 up. Those days are gone. The times to never return. I hope we can make it round the bend to a time with an end to this winter. If we can hold on to the truth, things will get better. All told, better than they've been for.
Things just get in the way, though it's hard to understand. It shouldn't be. I get distracted. I don't know. I've never really fit in with all this.
Trailer. For all I've been told by people who've actually been to school, it doesn't work as well as I've been told. When you release me, you've shown me everything. I know all too well how to get out of the system, lies through which I've grown cold, and see how easy it would be to meet them. Let me stay awake, wake, awake.
There we have it, another one complete. The RAF T1 Hawk, the Red Arrows display team plane. It's still the first day, I can't believe it. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's all done. So for box to complete, it's took us about 5 hours. I put as much detail as I could on the pilots and that. I'll put it on the little spinny thing so you can have a proper look at it and that. And I tried to mimic some of the other model kit, like they have this like silvery paint in the wheel arches and that, so I've done all that and that. And yeah man, fantastic. But all that's left now is to find it a place in the cabinet and say me goodbyes. I think we'll stick it up here on what's fast becoming the British icon shelf and that, alongside the Eurofighter and the Air Spitfire. Fantastic. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. If you liked it, hit likes, hit subscribes, do all the YouTubey stuff for us and that. Tell us in the comments if the new format's a bit better or you prefer the old one and that. Next one's a tiny little American vehicle. I fancy having it go with something really small. And yeah, fantastic. So have a great week and I'll see you next time. Ta-da.